and foremost, it's not always about you, because at the end of the day, there are many factors out in the hiring process that are outside of our control, right? I mean, the company may decide to freeze headcount, the job may pivot, the role may be eliminated. There are many reasons outside of your control, right? And the second thing, and which also brings me to the second point, right? And the second point would be to always keep creating opportunities for yourself, right? Because one way to make rejection suck less would be that you know that you have something else to work on, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. But when you feel like there's nothing to work on, that's when you start to feel the suck more, like, I guess. So that's why you need to tell people to like keep going with the repetitions, keep going with the actions, rather than like, oh, look at this thing I failed, and then you brood over it for a long time. Easier said than done, of course.
Of course, of course. Which is why one thing I like to tell people when they are searching for jobs is that a lot of people, because the job search only has one clear goal in mind, right? Which is to get a job that you like and you're satisfied with. But having that goal in mind also sets you up for a lot of disappointment and worry, because that goal to a large extent is uncontrollable or outside of what you can control, right? So one thing that I always advise people, right, is to also set small goals, right, or repetitions as you call it, to make it more achievable, right, and to keep that motivation going, right? So say for instance, you can set a goal for yourself, like, oh, like, okay, you will spend 30 minutes looking at new opportunities every day. You will connect with one new person every week, or you will reach out to two of your friends and contacts every week and tell them that you are searching. These are things that you can control. These are things in the process, right, that you can control, right? So for something as uncertain as the job search, I think setting process goals instead of outcome goals can be more physically and mentally healthy for yourself, because you are working on things that you can control, right? And at the end of the day, I believe that if you get the repetitions in, you keep going at it, you eventually get somewhere, right? And you will eventually get closer to the role that you are looking at.